I'm here with John Connors, actor, writer, director, and he's just given a talk. How do you think it went? Did you give some good advice?
I don't know. That's up for just people who watched it. I was rambling a bit. I enjoyed it. I'm a bit tired. I haven't slept in like 48 hours. But I think it went well.
It did.
Yeah, I think so.
And thanks for coming in despite the little sleep.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
So you said some interesting stuff about the drama schools and what you think about that. Could you sum that up for people watching?
Yeah, like I'm not against acting classes. I'm actually for that. Like because people actually get in touch with me online for stuff that I've wrote that they want to be casted in, and they haven't done an acting class in their life, and they just want to be casted in a film, and they don't even know if they're an actor. So that's crazy. Now, what I would say is go do classes because the drama school thing is like you're stuck there for 3 years, and it could be a very rigid sort of format. Whereas if you do classes, you could do 6 weeks of a course. It could be a scene study course, right? Then you'll have all those people you're working with. The next course could be on script breakdown, and it's a whole new bunch of actors. And the more people you mix with and mingle with, the more you learn from. So that's what I did. It's not for everybody, but I think that's the best way because I think 3 years, and as well as that, if you're looking to be a screen actor, like going through 3 years in the drama school, you're doing mostly theatre. It's not going to help you. Like you're going to get a lot of the bad habits for screen acting because like this is I'm just talking normally where this is what we try to accomplish if we're doing a film, right? But when you're doing 3 years of drama school, you'd be talking like this and blah blah blah, and you'd have to get rid of all the bad habits. You know what I mean? So you need to kind of know what career you want to go down as well.
Yeah.
You know.
You said some really interesting, fresh and honest take on how you got into the industry compared to how people suggest you should. Could you sum that up?
Yeah, I suppose I didn't know what I was doing, so I kind of just kind of figured it out as I went along, and a lot of it was just going on instinct. But what I realised is I got a lot of luck, but I had the courage to capitalise on the luck. You know what I mean? And again, I think the person you are is as important as the actor you are with people, and being genuine and being real and honest. I think filmmakers like that because filmmakers are looking for honesty. They're looking for honest performances. So if you're like that as a person, that seeps through in the performance anyway. So I kind of just figured out this kind of path, and then I got involved in like political stuff and then activism and documentaries, and it's all it's all now like a melting pot, but it's all creative.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying like the latest documentary is kind of a way of putting all that in there because I'm doing kind of a super stylized kind of thing with voiceover and poetry as well. So I don't know. I'm just kind of figuring it out. Like it's working, I think.
Yeah, and you were saying about how the documentary filmmaking is a different industry, sort of in terms of hierarchy. Or what would you say about the British film industry as a whole?
Well, first of all, with documentary, look what people are doing with documentaries. They want to capture them as real about a subject that's maybe important to shed light on it. So empathetic people would gravitate towards that. So you're automatically going to get just nicer experiences on a set. I think there's definitely, like Ireland, the big hierarchy structure here as well. A very classist film industry you have. Like, there's Benedict, what's his name, Cumberbatch, and the other fella, Hiddleston, and all them dudes. Nothing against them all, but if they're going to play, say, a Cockney gangster or whatever, I think I'd have a better role of doing that, and I'm Irish, than them, because I just wouldn't believe them doing it. Do you know what I mean? And that's not against them, but I don't see a lot of working class actors coming out of Britain anymore. I see a lot of middle and upper class actors wanting to be working class. Like Tom Hardy kind of wants to be working class and pretends to be hard and mad and all that. But he's not really, so. And I think you can see through in the performance, again, there's more barriers you're putting in front of yourself. So I don't think there's a lot of opportunities. And I think but one of the reasons I'm against drama schools is because they cost so fucking much money, and working class people can't afford that. You know what I mean? So that's why we're not producing as many in Britain and in Ireland, I think they're both classist, elitist industries, but it's all a clique and it's all a tribe, and it's who you know and what school you went to, and we went to the same school together, and you're presenting a story that they can relate to because they're all coming from this posh background and it's comfortable, instead of someone that's coming in with something edgy, they can't relate to it or they have an unconscious bias. So yeah, it's all fucked up and it's not fair and equality, blah blah blah.
So what would you say is the main barrier for young people getting into film?
The main barrier is just getting in, I suppose, like getting over your own fears, your own anxieties. As someone here was saying about, kind of finding who you are as a person, not only as an actor or whatever, or a filmmaker, as a person, because I think your career should reflect that. Like I know my career so far has reflected who I am as a person, what I've done, especially with writing and documentary. So kind of know who you are, find your voice. I know that's a kind of cliche thing to say, but really like find your voice. And like if you're a writer, what my thing was, I got advice one time ago, and this is advice given to every writer, but I took it to heart, which is do what you know, write what you know, keep it personal. So everything I've done is keeping the personal, and the same sort of themes that I'm interested in, like community and tribes and tribalism and the benefits of that and the bad things about that, and the kind of things that you're interested in exploring. Make sure that's a part of your work. Don't be doing something that just because you might think it might be popular or easier to do or whatever. Do what you're interested in, because it's only your passion that'll see you through the whole project. Because you're not passionate about it, it's going to be shit. You know what I mean? And it might still be shit, but at least you went down kind of in the blades of glory. You know what I mean? You gave it a go.
Yeah. So be passionate and do what you love. Thank you for talking to us.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching.